This is Scott Johnson on behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting here in Shelbyville, Tennessee, Bedford County, about 50 miles south of Nashville, 25 miles south of Murfreesboro, in the lovely rolling, and yep, it's kind of like the oven at Thanksgiving when you open the door. little hot hills of southern middle Tennessee. We got a special program today with the Flat Creek Community Club, which is located just a few miles south of Shelbyville here in a lovely hills of southern Bedford County in the Flat Creek community. And we have two special guests in today. We've got Roger Debatin. I do it every time. I butcher it every time. Debatin. We're just going to say Roger, okay?
Roger.
And Diane Stokes, who I've known for years, the president.
Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, the president and the treasurer of the Flat Creek Community Club out there, to come in and talk a little bit about a special event they have coming up this Saturday. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit, Roger and Diane, let's talk a little bit about the actual history of the Flat Creek Community Club. Now, you guys are located in a about 100-year-old church, former church, in Flat Creek, right off Highway 82, going to Lynchburg.
Yeah, just about a block off, right around a whole bunch of churches, and this is one of the churches that was a big event center for the community, as it was many years ago.
Yeah, you got the Church of Christ, the Baptists, and the Methodists surrounding you out there, right?
Yeah, we cover it all.
And then the community center was actually Presbyterian.
Okay, I did not know that. Thank you, Diane.
One time, yes, it was Presbyterian.
All right. Well, just a neat community, out there in Flat Creek, and so how long has this been going on? This community, I know it was in a different building at one time, right?
Yes, it used to be on Old Flat Creek Road, and then
across the highway there.
Yeah, and the state of Tennessee started these Flat Creek Community Centers in 1945, and then in 1946, Flat Creek Community Center, it was called the Flat Creek Community Club then.
Okay.
And now we changed the community center to make it more welcoming to.
Certainly.
We don't have a membership or nothing. It's whoever.
Come on down.
Yeah, come on down.
Come on down. Dress as you are.
And in 46, we was voted the best community center in the state of Tennessee, which we have a flag up that was
the whole state,
over the whole state,
not just Bedford County.
Yeah, whole state. Yeah,
no kidding.
And they had a big event for that. We have pictures up of when they come out and presented the flag to the community center back then. Yeah.
And of course, Bedford County at one time had quite a few community centers. There's very few active ones left. I know y'all and Ross, and there might be one or two others.
Ross is very active.
You guys are very active. Yeah. There may be one or two others out there that I'm missing right now, but there's not that many. But both of you guys are, from what I can tell, are really thriving.
Yeah, we COVID set us back tremendously. Right after COVID, we could start meeting together. We'd have maybe 15 or 20 people show up, and we thought, is this thing going to be able to survive? And then now, we had these magic show at the community center, and we had 100 people at it. It was just amazing.
You guys are going to need to put an addition onto the building.
We're very fortunate. We have a great community.
I know you guys also, that place is also used as a voting precinct.
Right.
During elections, I know this. Yeah. I know the county really appreciates you allowing folks to come in there and.
Right. We're glad to do that for them. I guess that happens pretty often. It's coming up.
It's coming up next. There'll be a primary in May, and there'll be an election in August of next year. You're right. Huh?
It's amazing when we have fundraisers, Scott, and it's an election year. We go.
Y'all make a lot of money then, don't you?
Yeah, we better plan for a few more.
They told me the same thing at Ross.
Yeah.
When I was down there, they said we love election years because it really helps the fundraising. Yeah. So, kind of, what's the purpose of the Flat Creek Community? I mean, I think we all kind of know, but what would you call the purpose of the Flat Creek Community Club?
I think to get the community together and have people enjoy the visiting with each other,
getting to know each other better,
getting to know your neighbors, and it's the Flat Creek is a very welcoming
It truly is. Yep.
My wife and I moved from Atlanta, and we thought, well, we're moving into this little country area. And
which you did.
And
compared to Atlanta.
And some of these little country areas, people are not as welcoming people from the big city kind of thing.
Right,
but the Flat Creek is, became a volunteer fireman. And
that's right. I think that's when I first met you years ago. You were a volunteer fireman.
Yeah, and both of them are... It's open to everybody and everything. So I think it's just, I was very, very fortunate to get in the community we were in.
Yeah, and besides that, I mean, we have a lot of people come from town, from other communities.
Yeah, I noticed that one time when I was there talking to somebody, I forget where they were from, but it was like on the other side of Shelbyville.
Yeah, right, because they just love our entertainment. We have great entertainment.
You guys have great programming.
Yes, we do have great programming, and we a lot of that too, or give credit to Jim Wood for that, because he's in the music industry, so
he knows a lot of folks.
Yes, he does.
Gets them down there, and we're going to talk about some of the. In a few minutes, we'll talk a little bit about a lot of the different events you guys have throughout the year, and guest speakers or whatever that is to come down there. And obviously, there's always a good meal, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of it there.
It kind of centers around a good meal, right?
You put good meal and good music and good people together, it's always fun.
It is. And in the times I've been there, I've always been, it's been pleasant to see the how many different folks from different walks of life are there. You know?
Yeah.
It's just not like a little crew that grew up in Flat Creek.
And the thing that's kind of changed in the last few months, 6 months or so.
Okay.
We've got a lot more young people coming to the community center.
That's how you survive as a community center, get young people. It's like a church, right?
Yeah.
You got to have some young people to keep the church vibrant.
Scott, we laugh sometimes. We say, what's going to happen to the community center when we get too old to take care of it? I mean, nobody will take care of it. Well, the people before us probably said the same thing. And we're still going on.
Well, you know what we always do? We always go, that younger generation.
That's right, that younger generation.
Because my parents' generation talked about us. Or my grandparents' generation, right? That younger generation.
And we found a lot of the people moving into the community, some from California and other places, have wanted to get involved in it because they want to get back to having a real community instead of just going to work every day and not knowing who your neighbor is and who your associates are.
Yeah, some of those big communities, I was going to say California, but it could be Nashville. I mean, some of these large communities, you don't even know who your neighbors are.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody's so busy and they're just going, and this is an opportunity. Matter of fact, I met a couple from California when I was at y'all's community center at a function a while back.
Yeah, there's several families.
Yeah, we got two families from California just moved in the last, a couple years.
Oh, okay.
And that are really taking the bull by the horn kind of thing. Very helpful in cleaning up and fixing and participating more than just showing up.
It's all volunteer, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work in keeping a community
there
going
is.
And the fundraising,
especially an older building too, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's got a lot of history too with the building itself.
So we know you're located in the heart of Flat Creek, the metropolis of Flat Creek, on 82 South, just a few miles south of Shelbyville. When do you all meet? When's your normal meeting?
First Saturday of every month. We had changed that a couple of times to coordinate with the parade here in Shelbyville or something, and then we found out that everybody knows the first Saturday of the month is when we meet, and
it's an easy thing to remember.
Yes, because they'll come and nobody will be there.
If you change it,
right? We've changed for the fire hall when they would have their barbecue fundraiser.
Yes,
we would not have it that Saturday night if it was the first of the month. But I think we have that worked out, don't we, Roger? Yeah. We don't do that. And then the Christmas parade. But now we just go ahead and have it on the
first Saturday of the month. What time do y'all start?
At 6 o'clock.
All right, 6 p.m., 1800 for you military types in Flat Creek. All folks are welcome. If people show up, do they need to bring a food or a drink, or what do you guys usually suggest?
Well, it's potluck.
Potluck, whatever.
Yeah, so we'd love for you to bring a dish. Okay. We get lots of desserts, so, food is always welcome. And you can bring a drink if you want to, but we always provide drinks in case there's not any.
So first Saturday of the month starts at 6 p.m. Mm-hmm. There's entertainment every month.
Starts around 7 o'clock.
Good camaraderie and fellowship.
Yes.
All right, we got that established now. I'm coming on down. But let's talk a little bit about how did you get involved in all this, Roger?
Well, our neighbor that said you need to go down to the community club because it was called the community club then. And
right.
When we became a 501c3,
right,
we changed it to the community center so it'd be more welcoming. Because people look at a club thinking that they got to be a member and all that.
Well, a club normally, like a country club or something, would normally you think membership.
Yeah,
right?
And so
that's a good point. One word change makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been a treat and a lot of fun and a lot of work all together.
So you've been in it for a while. If it was the club when you joined.
Yeah. We moved here in '69. And 99.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Roger.
Oh, 99. Okay.
In 99, I'm sorry, and been involved in it ever since.
How about you, Diane?
He really has. Well, my husband helped build the first volunteer fire department, which was right next to the store.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
And he best remembers that around 1990.
Okay.
And so we got involved, and they invited all the volunteer firemen and the people who built the fire hall to a meeting on their first Saturday night or whenever they had it.
Right.
And we got involved then and have remained there all this time.
Folks, we're talking to Roger and Diane from the Flat Creek Community Center about variously the history of the community center. We're going to talk about some special events and then a real special event coming up. But we're going to take a 2-minute break and be right back.
Here at Farm Credit Mid-America, we want to get to know you and your story. We are a member-owned cooperative offering a range of loan products. So when you find that incredible land tract that you've been longing for that fits into your story, give me a call, Jonathan Boyce, at 931-212-0101, or come by and see me, 1908 Madison Street, here in Shelbyville, Tennessee. Loans are subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply. Farm Credit Mid-America is an equal opportunity lender.
At United Communications, we're more than just fast internet. We're your local connection to reliability and service that you can count on. Right here in Bedford County. With fiber fast speeds and a team in your community, we keep you connected when it matters most. No long hold times, no out-of-town providers, just real service from people who care. Call 931-740-1800 or visit united.net. Thousands of Tennesseans already trust United. United Communications. Fast, local internet.
Kincaid's is proud to offer Beauty Rest Black to our customers. Beauty Rest Black represents a leap forward in bedding with sleep climate technology keeping you cool and triple-stranded pocketed coils to give you luxurious support all night long. Wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day with a new Beauty Rest Black mattress from Kincaid Service Company, 400 Madison Street, Shelbyville, across from the Speedway gas station, 931-684-5662.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care.
Folks, this is Scott Johnson on behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting at 98.7 FM here in Shelbyville, Tennessee. Bedford County, the only locally owned radio station here in Bedford County. We're talking to Roger and Diane from the Flat Creek Community Center about the history of the community center. And folks, let's talk a little bit now about, I know you guys have a different program every month. out there. And why don't you just kind of give some examples of the types of programming? I mean, of course, you have a good meal first, but then you always have a program. So what kind of programs do you guys have? I know you got a laundry list there, Roger.
we get a lot of different variety of programs. The most noted one we had a Danish gymnastics team that toured the whole world for a year, that came to Flat Creek, and the people from the community center housed these people during the 3 or 4 days that they were here, and they done a whole show at the school in Tullahoma, but they done a singing and stuff with the community center at the community center.
Okay, now that's different.
Yeah, it's very unusual.
Yeah, that's neat. That's neat, though, especially being able to take care of the families while they're visiting the United States. Yeah.
But our normal program is more music orientated and local talent.
You got a lot of musicians out in Flat Creek.
Yeah,
it's kind of a little hub out there.
Jim Wood and Inge and Angela do a lot of coordinating with different groups.
Okay,
right.
And we have local Jim Jolliffe. Was here. Shane Atkins from Hazel Green. He won the international champion playing the guitar with a pick and with your fingers at the same time about 10 years ago. We get unbelievable talent coming in that is a variety. We had a magic show 2 months ago, and that was we had like 100 people come out for that.
Yes, and you know what? I missed that. I need them to come back.
Roger, can you arrange it? What's the Hee Haw Star?
That was I
don't remember what that was. But anyway, what else you got on the list there?
We had a Mexican group that Jim and Woods put together for us that done a program one special evening.
Okay.
That was coming up. MTSU was where they were doing their main deal, and Jim got them to come down, and Jim has a recording studio, so they came down to record something, I think. Okay. And they came out and done a special evening show one night.
I see you had Irish dancers on your list there, and of course the usual political speakers come in from time to time. Surely you've had Pat Marsh out there one time or another, I guess.
Yeah, Pat Marsh comes in and speaks.
Our good state rep. Good deal. Now, you guys actually rent your facility out, right? That's important.
Yes, we do.
So if somebody wants to have a special occasion or something, they need space, they can. How do they find out who to contact?
Well, right now they'll contact Angela Wood, and they're used to calling me or Roger or Miss Roxana. They'll contact her, and then we'll get in touch with Angela. But she keeps a calendar, so you call, tell us what day you want to use. She writes.
Is that phone number on your Facebook page?
No, it is not. Is it, Roger?
I'm not sure. It should be.
If not, we'll get it put on there.
Okay, yeah.
Right now, Angela's in New York because she's very musically inclined, so she goes to a lot of festivals and all. But, yes, call. We'll get you a key. We'll put your name on the calendar. We do charge a rental fee.
How much is that?
$100, which is cheaper than...
$100, that's it?
That's $100 a day.
That's a deal, because that's a nice building.
Yeah.
And historic.
Right. You set up...
parking.
Right. You set up, you clean up when you get through, and turn the key back in. But, we depend on the income from our rental.
Certainly. Help pay the power bill and stuff.
There you go. Keep the lights on.
Duck River wants their check now.
They do.
And if it's some people use it after a funeral or something like that, and we don't charge for that now.
Like for having a meal or something like that. Okay. And so I know you guys have a Facebook page. I guess you just have to look up Flat Creek Community Center to find the Facebook page.
And if you send your email to give your email to us, we have an email list. We send our newsletter out every month on that.
Good deal. All right, and you can rent it for $100 and just look on their Facebook page, folks, if you want to rent it. And it's a really nice facility out there, and they do have a restroom out there.
Yeah.
So,
we do.
Ross does too now, by the way.
Yeah.
That was always the thing y'all had on Ross, right? And they've got one out there as well. Now, let's talk a little bit. You got a special event coming up this Saturday, right?
This Saturday.
It's a fundraiser for the center. What's it all about, Diane?
Well, this is our annual ice cream supper, we call it, because it's homemade ice cream.
You got other things like hamburgers?
Yes, there'll be hamburgers, potato chips. We do we do baked beans with that. So you get your hamburger, your baked beans, your chips, homemade desserts, homemade ice cream for $10. And it's all in one fee.
You can't go to a fast food place around here and eat for $10, can you?
Scott, you really can't, and we're not making a whole lot of money.
But the money does go to the center to benefit the center,
yes,
right?
All of it.
It's like
100%.
a donation with food.
Yes, absolutely. Now, we do not have entertainment on that night, and the reason we don't is because we need the space.
Right.
When you have that many people coming in, we rotate the tables. You come in, eat, and if we have entertainment, they come in and sit there and stay.
Yes, they do.
So we run out of places for people to eat. So we don't have entertainment. Now, I think last fundraiser, we had some musicians outside.
Yes,
and we might be able
there
to.
in the Methodist Church,
right?
I remember that.
Right.
Okay,
we might be able to do that again. I'm not sure, but that would all be outside.
So that's this Saturday from
4 o'clock until 7.
4 until 7. This is a hamburger / ice cream supper.
Yes,
$10 per head. All the money goes to benefit the community center, right? Is this y'all's big fundraiser for the year?
We have 2 a year. We have a one in the spring of the year and then one now. And these two fundraisers are for our general budget of paying insurance and taxes, or not taxes, insurance and
got to pay the insurance,
gas bill, and all this here.
Yep.
Propane.
Got to have that for heat. Yep. Okay.
Yep. So we mark those 2 fundraisers especially for those.
Okay.
About every 4 to 7 years, we have a major project, and we just finished in January this year putting new windows in the whole community center.
Okay,
and that was
that's not a cheap effort.
Yeah, that was $18,000 for that, and we raised $12,000 on that project, and we had some money in the treasury to fund the rest of it.
Make up the difference.
So, we trying to keep the building up and have something that people would want to rent it and want to use it and enjoy company at.
You know, I'm so glad that you all take the time to show that leadership in the Flat Creek community, because these things are so important. And I'm glad to see you got some young people involved.
Yes.
To carry on the tradition.
Right.
Whenever we all can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And but folks, if you want to have a good meal and you want to have it what I call dirt cheap for ice cream and hamburgers for $10, you come out to the Flat Creek Community Center. It's at some of y'all may have to put in your GPS, so it's at 115 New Herman Road, which is in Flat Creek right there. Yeah. So, but it's not on. I said 82 South a while ago, but you actually have to cross over some property to get to.
That's right. Turn right in front of the Flat Creek Market there.
That's right. Turn right at Flat Creek Market, right there at the Church of Christ, and hang an immediate left.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go 100 yards, and you're right there. You can't miss it. You'll see a lot of activity going on. There's plenty of parking.
Everyone's welcome.
And everyone's welcome. Have a great meal. Bring your whole family out there. Bring your extended family out there. Have a great time. There's such a welcoming crew out there, and we appreciate what you guys do there. We're almost out of time, folks. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we go off the air?
I think we're just fortunate in the Flat Creek community to have the community center and the fire department, and the fire department has.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because Trick Kinger and those guys down there do a great job, and they got an active crew too. Yeah. And they do a great fundraiser. I think, is it September every year?
Yeah, late September, and that's a barbecue, and it's a huge
amazing.
event.
It's amazing.
Huge event.
Yeah.
You may have to walk a little bit to get up to the firehouse to get your barbecue when you park, but that just goes to show that you got two great organizations in there in Flat Creek, the Volunteer Fire Department, of course, your community center.
We all work together.
But you keep everything alive down there, and what a great place to live. And for a lot of folks, work all the farmers down there in that community.
Thank you for inviting us up here. And
you guys come anytime. You just got to give a phone call to me. We're going to have you on the air because we really do appreciate what folks like you do to give back to our community and make Bedford County a better place to live and work.
And since we're a 501c3 organization, then
you can donate. Tax free. It's tax deductible.
Tax deductible.
So I'll bet your address is on your Facebook page. So if anybody wanted to make a donation, they could send it to that address. Is that your mailing address?
No, actually, the mail comes to me at 2408 Highway 82 South in Shelbyville.
You live right almost on the community center there.
Yes, I do. So we don't have a box up there because I guess we could have a post office box, but right now we don't. So.
Okay. All right. So somebody want to make a donation, they could send it to the Flat Creek Community Center
In care of.
And what's the address again?
2408 Highway 82 South in Shelbyville.
37160. Make a donation that's tax deductible to this fantastic organization. Thank you all for coming in today. And
enjoyed it, Scott.
And it's good seeing both of y'all again. And folks, we've been talking to Roger Debatin.
Yep.
I got it right. And I've known Roger for years, but we got a little pronunciation. And Diane Stokes, so I've known forever when she's down at the bank and all that good stuff. So thank both of y'all for coming in today. Folks, this is Scott Johnson on behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting here in Shelbyville, Tennessee. Until next time.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care. Visit Kincaid Service Company today to experience the superior comfort of a Serta mattress. Serta has pioneered sleep innovation for more than 90 years, bringing quality products to more than 150 countries worldwide. Serta Comfort is validated by consumers with thousands of 5-star reviews and are designed and assembled in the U.S. at one of Serta's state-of-the-art facilities. Serta's award-winning mattress collections are created by providing superior comfort along with overall support and breathability. Get Serta Comfort by visiting Kincaid Service Company in Shelbyville. Online at kincaidservice.com.
At United Communications, we bring you fiber fast speeds with a network built for your community. Reliable service, locally staffed support, keeping you connected. Call 931-740-1800 or visit united.net. United Communications, fast, local internet.
Here at Farm Credit Mid-America, we want to get to know you and your story. We are a member-owned cooperative offering a range of loan products. So when you find that incredible land tract that you've been longing for that fits into your story, give me a call, Jonathan Boyce, at 931-212-0101, or come by and see me, 1908 Madison Street, here in Shelbyville, Tennessee. Loans are subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply. Farm Credit Mid-America is an equal opportunity lender.
Nobody plays more classic country.
I told you so.
98.7 AM 1580. WLIJ, Shelbyville, Tennessee.